Yo guys, it's Patrick and welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be doing Wwe 2K20. Trey just won the WWE Championship against Adam Cole, Samoa Joe here, so I mean it's now a thing that crossed up on this, like, where is it? Yeah, at the bottom of the WWE Championship. So apparently everything in this list is best stuff. Like win the Dusty Classic, win the Best of 5 series, win the Royal Rumble, become the Divas Champion, win the Dancer, get introduced to the WWE title, and that. Oh Jesus, Samoa Joe.
Damn it! I wanted to earn this. Now everyone's gonna look at me like I'm some kind of fluke champion. Again.
I know you're frustrated, but maybe it's not that bad. Besides, if you defend it enough, then people will respect you.
7 years. 7 years ago, you took what was mine, and I never got to take it back. You know, a lot of significant life events can happen in that amount of time. Birthdays, holidays, funerals, and I missed them all. Because for over 2,500 days, one thing has consumed me: revenge. I even augmented my body to ensure that when the time came, there would be nothing that stopped me from destroying you. So now, we're so close. I helped you win this championship for one reason only. So I can finally take back what you took from me.
But that doesn't even make sense. It's not the same title.
Don't say that. It's the same. It's exactly the same. 7 years, and the surgery, and the pain, and I am going to take it back.
Hey, you want to tell me what that was all about?
I had nothing to do with it. You think I wanted to win the title like that?
I don't think you give a damn as long as you're champion. I want my rematch!
I promise I'll make this right.
Okay, chump. Okay, Trey, how about we do that right now?
No. Trey, let's go!
Samoa Joe just laughing.
From the outside, my life looked pretty good. I was WWE champion, and I was about to team with none other than Ronda Rousey in the Mixed Match Challenge. The truth is, I couldn't enjoy any of that. I had a maniac breathing down my neck who'd spent 7 years planning my demise. But at least my title defense against Adam Cole would take place in a steel cage, so that psychopath couldn't interfere. Or so I thought.
introduce...
It's not often that a newly crowned champion defends their title for the first time in a steel cage, but that's exactly the situation Trey finds himself in tonight against Adam Cole.
Usually the purpose of a steel cage is to keep two opponents inside, but in this case, I think the intention is to keep Samoa Joe on the outside if he were to get involved.
Honestly, after everything we've seen from Samoa Joe since he returned, I'm not sure this steel cage is enough to keep him at bay.
The running Meteora. Ooh. I like my crush inverted.
Lightning fast reflexes.
Look at this. And scissors takedown.
Very nice.
He just cannot be caught.
What a super kick from Matt Cover for the championship. Plenty of fight left.
And the match continues. Watching Adam Cole in that ring, I can't think of a more confident WWE superstar right now. It's not confidence, it's all ego.
Look out!
Oh, what a splash! Shin breaker.
Not done yet.
Harsh impact. Elusive movement there.
Legs trapped.
What's next?
Oh, what power.
Thunderous powerbomb. The challenger eating up some damage. He had to be prepared to take some damage tonight. He's looking a little dazed, guys.
And he's got nowhere to go in that corner.
Hold on, guys. This isn't good. The championship hanging in the balance.
Superplex!
For the championship! And he gets the shoulder up.
It'll take a lot more than that to keep him down.
Slap! Championship on the line. Boom!
Ooh, what impact. Ooh, nasty impact.
Adam Cole reverses, sending Trey straight into the steel cage.
Trey looks like he's in severe pain.
And right on cue, just as Adam Cole seems to have this match won, here comes Samoa Joe to try to stop him. Joe slams the cage door on Adam Cole.
Joe is dead set on keeping the WWE Championship on Trey so he can take it from him after not getting his rematch 7 years ago.
Trey with a drop kick into the cage, sending Samoa Joe crashing to the floor.
Trey isn't going to sit back and let Joe help him.
Well, it's admirable, I guess, but I think he should take the help.
It appears Red is out here to help get rid of Samoa Joe so Trey can show he can do this by himself.
Don't feed into his ego, Red. If you were a real friend, you'd let him have any help he could get.
Trey is equally determined to prove he's not a fluke champion. He wants to win this match on his own.
Uh-oh.
Oh, right to the jaw!
These two heavyweights have worked their entire lives for this, and the night has finally arrived. We'll see who will claim the WWE World Heavyweight title.
Man, oh man, these guys are just like some caged animals in there. Boom! Boot!
Nice.
For nearly 20 years, SmackDown Live has excited the WWE Universe with some of the most memorable moments in television history.
Harsh impact.
The challenger not looking good right now.
Yeah, he needs to make an adjustment here.
Here it comes. He's got him.
Going for the home run. Lights out. DDT covered by the champ.
1, 2. Oh, man, I thought Adam Cole was down for the 3. Close one.
Man, you and me both.
Incoming. What a splash. 1, 2. Only a 2 count.
Adam Cole is still undisputed for a little while longer. Whoa, not so fast. Legs trapped. What's next?
Oh, what power.
Thunderous powerbomb.
For the win to retain the championship. An easy kick out for Adam Cole.
Too soon.
How does Adam Cole do this? Like, baby.
Reverses. Can he make him pay? Innovative offensive display. Oh, for the championship. And another kick out.
Clearly not enough damage done.
And scissors takedown.
Very nice.
The brutality and viciousness of this type of match is unparalleled. The challenger being outclassed here.
He looks utterly helpless inside that steel cage.
Adam Cole isn't looking like much of a playboy now.
Saxton, you've never seen a playboy in your entire life. Uh-oh.
Oh, just the right time.
Here we go again.
DDT. Here's the pin. Title on the line. 1, 2, 3.
The champion retains.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Champion, Chris Danger. You heard the ring announcer. This one's over, and here's your winner.
It's successful defenses like this that make the champion such a feared competitor.
That's a title match you're going to be talking about for ages, ladies and gentlemen.
Is there any buttons? Oh, Jesus. What? Not strong. Sorry guys, I'm just starving.
Great job defending your title against Adam Cole.
Thanks. More importantly, I showed everyone I didn't need Samoa Joe's help to do it.
You have anything left in the tank for your mixed match challenge later?
Honestly, I'm running on fumes, so I'm kind of hoping Ronda carries our team tonight. By the way, do you even have a partner yet?
No. Brooklyn's making me wait until the last minute to find out who it is. Typical.
Well, whoever it is, we might have to face each other at some point, which is going to be weird.
I know, but FYI, I just put win mixed match challenge on the list, and I plan on being the one who crosses it off.
We'll see.
I hope you're feeling all right after that steel cage match.
Look, if you're worried about our match later, I'll be fine. Turns out I actually performed better with possibly cracked ribs.
Just remember, the winning mixed match challenge team gets $500,000 to donate to whatever charity they want. I don't want to miss out on that because you've got your hands full with other things.
My hands aren't full at all. Look, completely empty. I even had time to think of an awesome team name. Team Rowdy Trey.
You clearly just thought of that, so I think that proves my point about you being distracted.
No, that took weeks of brainstorming. I swear, I even had a think tank put their heads together on it.
Whatever, just make sure you bring your A game later.
The mixed match challenge starts tonight and everyone else knows who they're teaming with. So when are you gonna tell me who my partner is on my way to the ring?
Oh, did I forget to assign you a partner? Must have slipped my mind.
Yeah, I'm sure.
To make it up to you, I'll let you choose your teammate.
Great. I choose Seth Rollins.
You didn't let me finish. I'll let you choose from a group of superstars that I've selected.
Is Seth Rollins one of them?
No. Your choices are Kurt Hawkins, who's now lost over 1,000 consecutive matches. Your old trainer, Riley Flash, who I have no doubt is in tremendous ring shape, especially after just flying in from Calgary on 6 connections. It was the cheapest fare I could get last minute. And finally, Drew McIntyre. You might remember he recently helped Becky Lynch acquire your SmackDown Live Women's Championship, so I'm sure you two would work really well together. I know it must be hard to pick from those 3 amazing options, but I need an answer now. See, when you're willing to put your gas station toilet seat of an attitude aside, we can work together after all.
She's called Lily. Dev, whose second name was what? Lily's second name? Should I call?
Hide your wallets. It's Riley Flash.
And from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 252 pounds, Riley Flash.
As the mixed match challenge kicks off, most teams have had weeks to prepare. However, due to Brooklyn Von Braun dragging her feet, Red's team formed just moments ago. This has to be a major disadvantage.
I agree, not to mention, they didn't even have time to come up with a cool team name.
That should be the least of their concerns, Saxton. The real issue here is Riley Flash hasn't won a match in like 30 years, if ever. Red might as well be out there teaming with a sack of potatoes.
He's in full control now. Oh, what a counter.
Saw what he had in mind there.
Setting him up with
Debilitating elbow drop.
elbow drop. The switch here to Carmella. For as good as Carmella is, Corey, the unfortunate truth is she's not above bending the rules a bit to gain an advantage.
I don't know what's so unfortunate about that, Cole. The goal is to win, and there are few better at finding different ways to win than Carmella.
clearly has no issue with Carmella's nefarious in-ring style, but Byron, her opponents most certainly do.
They do, Michael, but they also know what they're getting into ahead of time. So they know that they have to be on the lookout all match long for any shortcuts Carmella might take.
Clothesline, too. Plenty of fight left. It's way too early. Avoiding trouble there. Oh, short arm chop. Right in the jaw. Ugh, what a shot. Gets him with a counter. Wait a minute. Oh! Arm drag. He's absorbed some damage already. Oh, what a clothesline. Gosh. Oh, nasty impact. Back now inside the ring. Dangerous situation here, guys. Downright treacherous. Incredible drop. Nailed it. Oh, what a clothesline. This is the kind of action you get in a mixed tag match. Working together. Double suplex. Going to the cover. Carmella pops the shoulder up. She powered out there, Michael. Amazing reflexes on display. This is a big risk, will it? Whoa! Big splash. What does Carmella have to do to regain her composure? Simply said, this is going to be a great match. Running Hurricanrana. She's calling for it. You know, there's just so much at stake for these teams in this match. A win in this one is absolute. All the way from the top rope. She's looking relentless now. Really taking control here. Right punch. Jarring. I see where she's going with this. Fireman's carry. Up and it does not look good for shoulders down. Another kick out. How in the world? Unreal. Powerbomb. Tagged in. Running FTO plants him. Nicely done. A dominating takedown. The switch here to Carmella. A running swanton. Bang! 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 That's how it's done. Whoa! Spiked into the ring apron. Back in from the floor. Oh, chin. Using the elbow as a weapon. Just sending a message there. Pair of chops and another. Here they come, over and over.
And there's more.
A high-risk maneuver in the works from that. Look out! Diving knee drop! You got to feel for EC3 looking beaten down at this point.
He's hurt.
Oh, he unloaded there. Oh, clothesline! Oh, this isn't right.
What are you, the police or something?
I'm the fuzz. What's it going to take to keep him down?
Unbelievable.
Oh, what a clothesline! What a punch! Oh, EC3 making him think twice.
This is the kind of action you get in a mixed tag match, working together. Double suplex.
Uh-oh. High angle belly to back suplex. Running Hurricane Rana. Fantastic. She's got that gleam in her eyes. Fireman's carry. Up and
She's closing the book on this one.
A second time has to end this.
Oh, heavy duty right hand.
she's got the shoulders down.
1, 2, 3. What a way to end this mixed tag match.
Here are your winners, R.E.D. and Riley Flash.
The referee's 3 count ends this one. And there's your winner, folks.
I thought there might be some tension between these two heading in, but I guess not.
Wow. Just wow. I'm speechless. What an amazing match.
There is only one. Rowdy Ronda Rousey. This man is a superstar. Here comes the EST, gentlemen. Been a busy night for Trey, as earlier he defended his WWE Championship in a steel cage match on SmackDown Live.
You have to admire his commitment to teaming with Ronda Rousey, but there is no way he's 100% going into this match.
A smart champion would be resting up for their next title defense, not out here competing in the mixed match challenge. But he can't get enough of the spotlight, and as a result, he's putting himself and his partner at risk.
Not looking good right now. Oh! Keep your eyes on this one.
Incoming.
Oh, man, what a splash.
Ronda Rousey is, of course, one of the most famous athletes in the world. More so, she's one of the most famous stars in the world. And she got that way by beating people up and taking their arm. Comes in off the tag. Ooh, what impact. In tandem, in stereo.
Adding to what Michael said about Ronda being a huge star, when she entered the WWE, that bright light and media attention that follows her really brought a spotlight to the women's evolution and its superstars.
And you'll get a lot of publicity, a lot of notoriety from stepping into Ronda's spotlight. But touching fists, that's different. It's always fun to go to the zoo until you fall into the lion's den. Rousey, case in point.
Oh, no. Up on the top rope.
Hazardous part of town for these two competitors.
This could go south in a hurry. Here we go.
Superplex. Enziguri.
He's just dominating at this point.
He's mixing precision and physicality with his attacks here.
And a suplex. Ladies and gentlemen, by now I'm sure you've heard Bianca Belair describe herself as the EST of NXT. Corey, what exactly does that mean?
I'll break it down for you, Michael Cole. It simply means that Bianca Belair is the strongest, the fastest, the smartest, and the baddest around.
Velveteen Dream is down, and it appears Trey and Ronda Rousey are going to attempt some kind of top rope double team maneuver. Ronda launches Trey into a somersault senton splash.
Yeah, it looked like Ronda might have tweaked something, maybe her ankle?
And Trey gets the win for his team.
I think you're right, Saxton. Ronda Rousey is definitely in pain.
You okay?
No, I can't put weight on it.
I'm sorry. It's my fault.
This appears to be a very costly victory for Team Rowdy Trey.
This is on our WWE champion. He was banged up from the cage match, and that caused the timing to be off when Ronda launched him into that senton splash. So now they're both hurt. I hope it was worth it for Trey.
Well, you really blew it this time. Thanks to your screw-up last week, the doctor just said that Ronda has to pull out of the mixed match challenge.
Damn it.
But I've got some good news. I already found you a new partner.
Let me guess. You found someone who hasn't competed in WWE in 30 years.
Actually, I found someone who's never competed in WWE at all. Me! I'm stepping down as GM to become an active WWE superstar.
What?
I've been thinking about making the move to in-ring competitor for a while now, and this seemed like the perfect opportunity, especially with a chance to win money for charity. I just love giving back to the community whenever I can. Anyway, let me know if you want to talk strategy before our match tonight. Oh, and one more thing. I tied up some loose ends before I stepped down as GM. You're going to defend your WWE Championship against Samoa Joe on the special 1500th episode of SmackDown Live. in a submission match. Later, partner.
I can't believe Brooklyn's a WWE superstar now.
I can't believe I have to be her partner.
It's good she no longer has any authority, but it feels like she's even more ingrained in our lives.
At least it's now legal for you to punch her in the face. Again, I have to be her partner.
She's not worse than Riley. He wasn't exactly in his prime when he trained us almost 15 years ago. Not to mention, Brooklyn has him flying back and forth to Calgary on these crazy cheap budget airlines. He had to ride in the pet compartment on his last connection, and I think he came down with kennel cough.
At least you got to choose him. I didn't have any say in this.
It wasn't like I had a ton of good options. Look, all that aside, I just have a feeling this isn't going to end well for anyone.
Well, at least I can still make the best of a bad situation and win some money for charity.
Even if I have to get a dog vaccine, I still plan on winning the mixed match challenge.
Same here. Minus the vaccine part. Brooklyn is disease-free as far as I can tell.
It's the American hero, Brooklyn Von Braun.
Ember Moon is on the prowl.
And from Dallas, Texas,
This is a historic night as our former GM, Brooklyn Von Braun, makes her highly anticipated in-ring debut in WWE, replacing the injured Ronda Rousey.
I still can't believe Brooklyn and Trey are partners. I mean, talk about an unlikely pairing. They've been at each other's throats for like 20 years.
Well, we'll have to see if their adversarial past affects the American hero's ability to work together in the Mixed Match Challenge.
I guess Brooklyn came up with that team name. Real creative.
Hey, at least it's not as bad as their opponents who call themselves the Moons over my Sammy.
I kinda like that.
I bet you do.
He's not looking good here, guys. Ooh! He's stalking his...
Here we go.
Flash! Showing a lot of fury with these attacks.
Nothing is gonna stop him now.
Watching Ember Moon the past few years, Corey, one thing I've learned is that her drive to succeed may be unmatched.
I don't disagree, Cole. It's that drive that makes her so hard to defeat and nearly impossible to game plan for. How do you prepare for a woman who refuses to lose? Look out. Here we go. All the way for the top.
Sami Zayn starting to struggle.
Oh, geez, that could take you out.
There he goes to the outside.
Remember, though, there are no timeouts in WWE.
And scissors takedown.
Very nice.
Clothesline. As Corey mentioned, preparing for Ember is not easy, especially given that she has no quit in her. But that said, Byron, perhaps replicating what Shayna Baszler did to Ember at TakeOver New Orleans would be a good approach.
Well, as vicious as it may sound, if Ember refuses to quit, you might have no other choice than to render her unconscious. Now we have Sami Zayn on the attack.
4, 5.
He's one step ahead there.
Great technical know-how on display.
6.
Nice calf kick. Great elevation.
Sami Zayn in a tough spot here. 2017 Hell in a Cell was a memorable night due to one of the most unforeseen actions in WWE's recent history.
You would think, Michael, that Shane McMahon leaping off Hell in a Cell with Kevin Owens as his target would be the landmark moment we would be talking about. But it was Sami Zayn's sudden rescue of Owens that became the water cooler conversation.
He knows he's in trouble.
Oh, here we go. DDT! This one is done.
The situation just...
Wait a second. It appears Brooklyn wants Trey to attempt the same double team maneuver that injured Ronda Rousey.
Is she trying to prove she can do it better?
I don't know, but it looks like Trey's not quite sure about this after what happened to Ronda.
Perfect execution by the American heroes.
An impressive win for the new team of Trey and Brooklyn Von Braun.
I'm still not sure what to think about these two teaming. It's very strange.
It looks like Trey's still trying to get used to it as well.
I told you guys 100 times, Brooklyn's a professional. She likes winning much more than she dislikes Trey.
And here comes Trey's best friend, Red, for their mixed match challenge match.
Hey, good luck.
Well, that was awkward.
You don't want to read too much into anything, but it certainly looked like Red just ignored Trey altogether.
Well, it's obvious Red is upset about Trey teaming with Brooklyn, but she'd better get over it fast or it's going to end up costing her team this match.
Mom, come here, come look at this question on me. No, come. Here. Last one, eh?
Hey.
It's kind of like a bluish. What? I was going to say, can I play out with Davey? No. But he finishes school, doesn't he? But he needs to finish school.
Hello? Oh, sick. Oh. Bye. It's okay.
As this mixed match challenge match begins, we have to consider the possibility that Red's team could end up facing Trey and Brooklyn Von Braun at some point.
Well, given what we know about Brooklyn's ability to get under Red's skin, that could definitely be a volatile situation.
You would think that since this whole thing's for charity, that everyone would be able to manage their emotions, but if Brooklyn triggers hothead Red, all bets are off.
Oh, what an elbow high on the chin. Bang! Out of it in the corner.
Pair of chops and another. Here they come over and over.
There's more. nice double clothesline, too.
Plenty of fight left.
That's either sheer genius or complete stupidity, Cole. Oh, running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Boom, what impact.
Oh, what a forearm.
Had it scouted. Captured the leg.
Boom, right in the button. Beautiful suplex.
Too quick to catch him there.
This match grinded him down a little. Brian, when you look at the win-loss record of Aleister Black, you can't help but wonder if stepping in the ring with him is the wisest choice.
You know what, though? I think Aleister Black wins a lot of his matches before the opening bell even rings. He's a master of mind games. If you don't get caught up in them, you might actually have a shot.
A running swanton. Oh, incredible athleticism. She seemed to have gained the advantage here.
She has become relentless at this point.
Mom, you know what it says about having to go back to school? What do you mean by that? When school doesn't go, it's other schools. No, your school? Oh, right. I don't know.
An inverted DDT. Uh-oh. High angle belly-to-back suplex. And scissors takedown.
Very nice.
Byron brings up a good point, Corey. If you don't get caught up in Aleister Black's mind games, you might just have a fighter's chance. But in all honesty, how can you not get psyched out by Aleister Black?
Well, that's the thing, Cole. Here's a man who says he's driven by the devil on his back. And I don't care who you are. That's some pretty intimidating stuff.
Bang! 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 That's how it's done.
Whoa.
Harsh impact.
Here's a cover. Wow.
A dubious decision there for sure.
Tagged in. What a tag team match this has been.
This is going to be big.
Oh, look out.
Nobody home. There was a lot of force behind that one, too.
Oh, well-measured strike.
Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
She's got the shoulders down. She's got a long way to go before she should be thinking about a pinfall victory here.
Kick to the gut. Here's the setup.
Momentum, the big M, the key word. It can switch and change at any time.
Watch the educated hands and feet of Aleister Black do the work.
To the outside now.
Perhaps looking to gather his thoughts.
Oh, no, inverted atomic drop. Wrap the arm once more, setting it up. Flying kick. It's all over but the crying.
And Ruby Riott makes the cover.
And the shoulders up.
She's not done yet.
Ooh, kick finds it. Great counter. Impressive in-ring IQ on display.
Running Hurricane Rana.
Man, I think we're seeing the end for Ruby Riott. And things look bleak right now. She's got her where she wants her. Fireman's carrying. Up and couldn't have done it better myself.
It could be over here. 1, 2, 3. That puts this mixed tag match in the books.
Here are your winners, R.E.D. and Riley Flash.
Impressive showing there en route to the win.
I knew she was going to win the whole time, Michael.
As hard as it will be not to think about that amazing match we just saw, we must move on here, guys.
After a couple more wins for both our teams, Trey and I would be in a position we'd never been in before. Standing across the ring from each other as opponents in the finals of the Mixed Match Challenge.
Good luck tonight. Seriously.
Yeah, you too.
Do you mean that? Because it seems like you can't bring yourself to say the actual words.
I can totally say it, but now that you told me to, it won't mean as much.
Come on, just say it. Good luck.
Hey, look. It's your partner.
How convenient.
You're talking to the opposition before our match? You do realize I could give them a competitive advantage.
My team doesn't need an advantage to beat someone who's had less than 5 matches.
I'm pretty sure I had less than 5 matches when I was tapping you out in high school, and tonight will be exactly the same. Except this time, a whole lot more people will see me embarrass you. Come on, we need to discuss what we're gonna do with our prize money after we win. I was thinking we donate it to victims of identity heft. It's when people identify as skinny, but they're actually really fat. I think Red might have it.
Guys, I'll be right back. Why is it right?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
The infamous...
You may not like her, but she's as tough as they come. It's Brooklyn Von Braun.
From Tottenham Lightning.
from Newcastle upon Tyne, England, weighing in.
This is it, the finals of the Mixed Match Challenge. One of these teams will take home $500,000 to donate to a charity of their choice.
Don't bury the lead, Cole. The charity part's nice, but the real story here is that best friends Red and Trey are facing each other for the first time ever. Things could get very interesting.
Normally, I think...
Look at this.
Body on body.
Wow. Oh, nasty fall. Oh, no, this isn't going to end well. She's gaining momentum here, guys.
She's executing on her plan perfectly.
The fatigue is setting in for her. She's slowing down here, guys.
Slowing down. She's stuck in park, Cole.
He goes for the cover. Plenty of fight left. No.
And we continue. Well scouted reversal there. He's taking it up top.
Comes an atomic drop. She steers clear there. And scissors takedown.
Very nice. Insulting.
Oh, look at this power. DDT. That is a great reversal. Textbook head scissor takeover.
Very nicely done.
Gets the tag.
Boom, running FTO plants him.
Nicely done.
Clothesline.
Right to the back of the neck.
Oh, his feet are on the ropes. His feet are on the ropes.
I expected as much from him tonight.
And another kick out.
Yeah, seemed to be just testing the waters a bit there.
And scissors takedown.
Very nice.
Shin breaker. Not done yet. This tag team contest is underway. Both of these teams have been very game so far. Enziguri. Great match here, but if you missed any of the action from this week, just go to WWE's Facebook page, YouTube channel, Twitter, and more to get all caught up. She's trying to fight back, but it doesn't look good.
This is all but over.
Nothing's going to stop her now.
She's fighting hard, and it is paying off.
Wow, she turned that one around. Drop kick from behind. Ouch. She scores big with the counter. Wait a minute. Just stomping down.
Insulting. Here she goes. Whoa!
Oh, that's it. What a splash. Powerbomb planted. And finds a counter. Yet another counter. It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other. Had it scouted. Kick! Hooked up and backdrop suplex. She goes for the cover. She's looking to get out of here with a win early. Too soon. Ooh, what a slap. Oh, here we go. Red suplex. Making it look easy. She's lost some of that energy she had earlier. Interesting. There you see. Great reflexes. And scissors takedown. Very nice. She's going after her midsection again. And can you blame her? It practically has a target on it at this point. Look out. Here we go. Incoming. She fails to land that one.
I gotta say, that's about as big a miss as you'll ever see. Another big move! And that might be just enough to win.
This could do it.
You're not gonna win many matches that easily.
She got her shoulder up, and we continue.
She is just too quick.
Got out of the way in a hurry. Nice right hand. He is just reeling from that offense. Oh, gonna take all the breath out of the body. The cover. Look at this.
She better have a good reason for this.
Changes her fortune there. Oh, kick right to the gut. High knee right between the shoulders. Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done. Oh, targeting the stomach.
In off the tag. And scissors takedown.
Very nice.
She's got something in mind. Fireman's carry. Up and will she take advantage? For the pin and the win! Yes! Red and her former trainer, Riley Flash, are your mixed match challenge winners. I think Red might be up for sainthood because she just performed a miracle in winning this with Riley Flash. That's the only way to explain this.
I just hope that now that this is over, there won't be any hard feelings between Red and Trey. They've been through too much together to let something like this get between them.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? What's up with you riding with her?
Relax. I offered him a ride since we're both going to the gym.
Look, I know we usually ride together, but I wanted to get some extra training in since Samoa Joe basically wants to strangle me to death with his crazy cyborg arm at SmackDown 1500.
I'd be happy to help you work on your submissions. It's really the only way you're going to survive the coquina clutch. I mean, that little reversal trick you taught him might have worked in their first match, but let's face it, he needs some real training. After all, my MMA record was 24-2. Gouging, so really, I was undefeated.
You training me is a great idea. It could help me survive Samoa Joe. Who knows, maybe even beat him.
Good. We'll get started right away. And by the way, I didn't get a chance to congratulate you on winning the Mixed Match Challenge. It actually inspired me.
To what, quit?
No. Your donation of the $500,000 to that animal shelter in our hometown got me thinking. What can Brooklyn do to help? So I decided to donate $1 million of my own personal money to the shelter.
Wow, that's amazing.
They're naming an entire wing after me. Did you get a wing?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, I guess $500K isn't really wing money. But hey, I have the director's info. I'll see if they can at least name something after you. Maybe a maintenance closet or a bathroom stall. I'll let you know when we can get started.
Friends with her now?
No, it's not like that.
Well, it seems like that. I mean, first you're riding with her, and now you're training with her? Did you forget this is the same person who tormented us for 20 years?
I got to ride with her one time. And besides, she's changed, okay? I mean, she just donated $1 million of her own money to an animal shelter. Bad people don't do that.
How naive are you? She's obviously lying about the donation to try and get under my skin. There's no way she would ever actually do something good like that. She's always been fake, and this is no different.
Can't assume any of that.
I'm not assuming she's a terrible person. I know that. And I thought you did too.
Come on. That mural's kind of freaking me out. It feels like you're watching me from every angle.
I am. But focus here. So when Samoa Joe gets you in the coquina clutch this time...
How do you know he'll get me in it?
It's a submission match, which means he'll be going for it early and often, so you have to be prepared. And what I was going to say before you interrupted me...
Sorry, won't happen again.
What I was going to say is your little trick you used against him 10 years ago when you rolled backwards to get the win isn't going to work this time. He'll be ready. And even if you pulled it off, it won't do any good because this is a submission match.
Rivalry submission match.
Right. So I'm Samoa Joe, and I'm going to put you in the coquina clutch. Try to escape.
Oh, I tap.
That was pathetic.
I know. How am I ever gonna beat Samoa Joe? I mean, once she cinches in that arm around my neck, it's all over. Goodbye, WWE Championship. Goodbye, Trachea. Goodbye, Earth. Hello, big ring in the sky. Hopefully.
Okay, stop. You're spiraling. It's not about his arm. It's about his legs.
Huh?
I studied hours of footage of Samoa Joe locking in the coquina clutch. You're welcome. And I discovered a hidden flaw that's going to allow you to counter it and beat him. Give me your phone. Voice password?
Trey and Peyton Royce forever?
Voice recognition volume too low. Please try again.
Trey and Peyton Royce forever. It's a joke. Please don't tell her.
Anyway, like I said, I watched a lot of tape on Samoa Joe, and I discovered this. Watch his ankles. See how he crosses them? He does it every time. That's your opening to beat him.
I don't get it.
Of course you don't. Let me show you. Put me in the coquina clutch and make sure you cross your ankles like Joe does.
What the heck was that?
The secret to not getting the life choked out of you and walking away with your WWE Championship.
Wow, this is weird to say with all our history, but I don't know what I'd be doing right now without your help.
I guess I've been in a charitable mood lately.
Well, seriously, thanks for teaching me this. So, I guess we're good to go now?
Are you kidding? You haven't actually learned how to do the counter yet. On your back. We're going to start with a hip motion. I'll film on your phone so you can watch it back later. It locked again.
Trey and Peyton Royce forever!
Welcome to the special 1500th episode of SmackDown Live.
SmackDown Live has been the home of some amazing matches over the years, and tonight we continue that tradition with the long-awaited, much-anticipated battle between Trey and Samoa Joe.
This submission match for the WWE Championship is 7 years in the making, going back to Trey's debut when he shocked the WWE Universe and Samoa Joe. But tonight on SmackDown 1500, will Joe finally get his revenge?
Let's see if Trey will either escape the coquina clutch or tap out.
Hey, what are you doing?
Studying my training footage. I think I actually have a chance tonight thanks to Brooklyn.
Yeah, about her.
I don't want to get into it again. I need to focus on my match.
I actually wanted to apologize. I might have been acting a little crazy lately.
A little?
Okay, slightly more than a little. I called the animal shelter that Brooklyn said she donated the money to, and turns out she wasn't lying.
See? I told you she's changed.
I think I just got caught up with us competing against each other in the mixed match challenge. And then I felt like I was losing my best friend to pretty much the worst person I could imagine. But maybe she's not the worst person after all. There's probably some terrible dictators or criminals on death row who are slightly worse.
That's very big of you to say that. So you should be cool with the fact that Brooklyn is going to be in my corner tonight then, right? I need her out there to coach me through the technique she taught me.
Totally cool with that. Not bothered at all. Besides, I have a big announcement to focus on.
About what?
Well, I decided to get back to concentrating on the list. And there's one thing on there I always wanted to accomplish, but it never seemed possible. Especially when Brooklyn was GM. No offense to your new BFF. But since this is a very special episode of SmackDown Live, it's the perfect time to make it happen. Good luck tonight. Seriously.
Hey, you finally said it.
And I meant it. Tonight, we celebrate 1,500 episodes of SmackDown Live. On nights like this, we look back at the amazing superstars who helped us get here. For me, personally, when I was an awkward teenager, the thought that I could someday do this seemed like a total long shot. But I was inspired by women like Beth Phoenix, the Bellas, Natalia, and Mickie James. Around that time, I created this list of goals I'd someday want to accomplish if I ever made it to WWE. Well, I think I've more than made it. But there's one thing on this list that all those women I mentioned accomplished. But I never have, because it's kind of impossible now. But if I've learned anything on my journey, it's that nothing is truly unattainable. The goal I'm referring to is winning the title that I grew up watching. The WWE Divas Championship. Like I said, kind of hard to do considering it hasn't existed in almost 15 years. But I'm proposing that WWE bring the Divas Championship back so I can honor the women who blazed a path for me and prove that no dream is ever hopeless or unimaginable.
Wait, what? And you want me to tell her right now?
I'm sorry, but I was just told to inform you that the Divas Championship is already spoken for.
Already spoken for? It hasn't existed in over a decade. How is that even possible?
They said you would hear more in the very near future. That's all I know.
What just happened? I have no idea, but apparently someone in the back has other plans for the Divas Championship.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Championship.
Here it is, the WWE World Heavyweight title match we've all been waiting for.
And I assure you, Michael, this match will be well worth the wait. Trust me.
And guys, I didn't put on camera, but I found out what was an Undertaker's
from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds. Samoa Joe! And introducing the champion from Newcastle upon Tyne, England, weighing in at 240 pounds. He is the WWE Champion, Chris Danger!
The big gold belt up for grabs here tonight.
This match between Trey and Samoa Joe is finally happening tonight on SmackDown. 1,500 after nearly a decade of anticipation.
I don't think Trey was anticipating this as much as Samoa Joe, especially considering it's a submission match, which definitely favors Joe and his coquina clutch.
Let's not ignore the fact that Trey has Brooklyn Von Braun in his corner tonight, who could be the difference maker. Supposedly, the ex-MMA star has been working with Trey on his submission defense in preparation for this match.
I don't care who's in Trey's corner. There is no way he walks away with his WWE Championship. In fact, he'll be lucky to walk away at all.
Oh, on the apron! He's certainly looking in command at the moment.
It's starting to come together in a big way for this guy.
Two superstars, and they both want one thing: the WWE World Heavyweight title. One of the biggest jewels in the WWE jewelry box.
championship on the line.
I really thought the champ would have put this match away by now. Must be an off night.
Big reversal.
And scissors takedown.
Very nice. There is something I've noticed throughout Samoa Joe's career. Something that should make all WWE superstars very cautious. Joe is like an assassin. He targets the competition, not only with a mission to defeat them, but a mission to destroy them.
The champ now absorbing a little damage. If he can hold the line here, he'll be in a good position. Oh, flipping the script on him there. And scissors takedown.
Very nice.
Byron, you see Samoa Joe having the characteristics of an assassin, carrying the attitude of a merciless mercenary. I question Joe's moral judgment, his lack of sportsmanship.
Well, unfortunately, gentlemen, morality doesn't win championships, and you fellas may hate it, but you have no choice but to respect it. Samoa Joe makes no apologies for taking people out because he didn't come to WWE for sportsmanship. He came here to fight.
Oh, man. It's champion's advantage. The title cannot change hands by countout or disqualification. You can lose the match, but still keep the championship. And Samoa Joe locks in the coquina clutch.
Trey's attempting a counter.
What's the matter? Not like you planned?
It looked like Trey attempted a counter to the coquina clutch that Brooklyn must have taught him, but for whatever reason, it just didn't work.
It's over. It may not be the Universal Championship that Trey defeated him for 7 years ago, but Samoa Joe gets the vindication he was looking for, as he is the new WWE Champion. What the hell?
No! This is awful.
Was this some kind of setup all along?
It had to be. Hindsight's 20/20, but Brooklyn Von Braun's change of heart was way too good to be true.
Saxton, you said Brooklyn was going to be the difference maker tonight, and you were right for once. If she and Samoa Joe have formed an alliance, and it would appear that they have, Red and Trey's lives are going to be changed forever.
So I got really flash, Brooklyn, and 5,400 tokens. That's the chapter complete. Right guys, that's going to be the end of the stream. Hope you enjoyed. See you later.